From the beginning, God never forgot his covenant with his people, Israel. When the appointed time came, he stretched out his mighty hand and delivered them from the slavery of Egypt, that they might know there is no God besides the Lord. After the Israelites left Egypt, the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Consecrate to me every firstborn. The first offspring of every womb among the Israelites belongs to me." Then Moses instructed the people to keep the feast of unleavened bread, to remember the day when the Lord brought them out of bondage with his mighty power. God did not lead them on the road through the land of the Philistines, though that was shorter, for he knew they might face war and turn back. Instead, he led them through the wilderness toward the Red Sea. By day the Lord went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud, and by night in a pillar of fire, to give them light so they could travel by day or night. The presence of the Lord never left his people. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to turn back and camp near the Red Sea." He hardened Pharaoh's heart so that Pharaoh would pursue them, and through this, the Lord would display his glory before all nations. When the Israelites saw Pharaoh's army approaching, they were terrified and cried out to the Lord. But Moses said, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." Then the Lord said, "Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the waters." Moses obeyed, and the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind all night, turning the sea into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground, with walls of water on their right and on their left. The pillar of cloud moved between the Israelites and the Egyptians, bringing darkness to one side and light to the other, so that neither went near the other all night. When Pharaoh's army followed them into the sea, the Lord threw them into confusion and made the wheels of their chariots come off. The Egyptians shouted, "Let us flee from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea so that the waters may flow back over the Egyptians." Moses stretched out his hand, and at daybreak the sea returned to its place, covering Pharaoh's chariots and soldiers. Not one of them survived. But the Israelites walked on dry ground through the sea with a wall of water on each side. That day, the Lord saved Israel from the hands of the Egyptians, and when the people saw his mighty power, they feared the Lord and put their trust in him and in his servant Moses. Then Moses and the Israelites sang to the Lord, saying, "I will sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted. The horse and its rider he has hurled into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation." Afterward, they went into the wilderness and came to Marah, where the water was bitter and they could not drink it. The people grumbled, and Moses cried out to the Lord. The Lord showed him a piece of wood which he threw into the water, and the water became sweet. There the Lord said, "If you listen carefully to the voice of the Lord your God and do what is right in his sight, I will not bring upon you any of the diseases I brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you." Then they came to Elim, where there were 12 springs and 70 palm trees, and they camped there beside the water. Dear brothers and sisters, the Lord we serve today is still the same mighty God. The one who parted the Red Sea can also make a way through the impossible in your life. Trust in him, for the Lord is our strength, our song, and our salvation.